Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vermont Independent Newsroom number 2. This place is designed to go in depth in a topic, to meditate, to learn about the world, and to understand our purpose, to understand the education system, to understand taxation, to understand whatever else that is out there in the world that people aren't seeing, to go beyond the broader view. To, shall we say, it is 6:28 on April 29th, 2017. Tonight's video, or this evening's video, will be about uh, finding your life's purpose. What is your purpose in life? How do you go above all reasons to find your purpose, whether it's in money, whether it's not in money, whether it's in entertainment, whether it's in music, whether it's in politics, whether it's in religion? We all have our differences. We all have a unique ability to understand and consult in our own ways how we want to live. But the point is, how we live today should not be how we live tomorrow. We should understand that it's not going to take each individual person to understand the world. It's going to take everybody together as a whole to understand it and to grow and to live and to prosper. Simplicity is key to understanding any problem there is. We cannot, let's say we are faced with a problem, right? The way we thought to create that problem cannot be the same way of thinking to resolve that problem. We have to change the way we think. We have to change the way we open our eyes and see the world. We have to look at, okay, well, we created this problem because of this set of thinking, so we have to change the way we think and create a new problem or create a new possible question. Like, what is life? What is your purpose? How to find your purpose? How to understand your life's purpose and how to understand the way you want to live in your life. How do you work? How does your mind work? How do you see? How do you hear? How do you talk? What does it mean when your heart beats? When you get that gut feeling, what does that mean? How can you build a response and understand all of that, changing your thinking and finding your life's purpose? I could tell you one thing. I have many decisions out there. I have worked for 8 years, and I have still, and the last job I've had, working at this job, I was kind of sitting back thinking to myself, and this was a job to where I really had a lot of time to sit and think. Not just, because I was a ski lift operator, but because of the fact I wanted to think. I wanted to go into deep thought. That was my time when I got sick and tired of watching the ski lift chairs go around because nobody was coming up on them. I would go into deep thought. Of course, I would have responses and understand and get back to reality as soon as somebody came up so I can make sure that they get off the ski lift okay. But my point is, I had a lot of time to think about options and opinions from other people and how we can relate those opinions to our own thoughts and create something from that. But then I was thinking, maybe some of those opinions really don't matter. It only matters what you do, right? It does. It matters physically and mentally. It matters what you do. So if you want to find your life purpose, don't listen to the opinions of other people. Do what is in your heart to build something good and strong. That's all we need to do. That is it. That is everything. Everything, anything you need to do, do it yourself. Do what's in your heart. Don't listen to people's opinions. Don't listen to the way people are treating you, because in the end, it doesn't matter what they think. It only matters what you think. Got that? So how do you find your life's purpose? How do you find, or how do you determine the reality of truth? How do you build all this information you're taking in from the internet? The internet, which is a collective machine, that most people look at the internet as a danger to society because people use it, because people can communicate easy on it. You can still communicate person to person through the internet, through video, through microphones, and you could still hear them just like a telephone. But nobody goes after the telephone. People are going after the internet because people are actually voicing their opinions. People are actually stating questions and trying to get answers to some things they don't understand. And most people in the world, they create labels. They create, let's say, for example, this label, right? You're going into spirituality, you're becoming an awakened individual, and the first thing somebody's going to call you, when you say something that they don't understand, they're going to call you crazy. That's the first label that they're going to state. You're a crazy motherfucker is what they're going to say. I'm sorry, I apologize for the language, but that was just stating the truth, just stating the understanding. I really don't swear. I don't make a habit of swearing, and I don't think anybody should, because I think we can communicate in a peaceful manner. So anyways, that was my Samuel L. Jackson's voice. And I apologize for the swearing and advertisements that might pick that up. I do apologize. Please accept my apology. Any other opinions, any other thoughts, not opinions, because opinions of other people really don't matter. Your own opinion is your own opinion. That is your thought. That is what you think. That is how you want to live in your world, because we all are living, thinking, breathing, seeing, hearing human beings, and we all have a voice, right? Now, getting together with other people and talking to them is difficult. It is very complex to talk to other people, to try to get other people to agree with you, to understand, hey, if we do this, the world may just be a better place than what it is today. Do I believe the world is imploding? It could be. But I also believe that, yes, it is imploding, that we're all destined to go upon a great war. But we don't want a war. Human beings doesn't want a war. That was a big statement right there. Human beings don't want a war. We don't want another war. We don't want to fight. We don't want to argue. I mean, some people want to argue, yes. And that's their opinion, and that's their thought, because they think that they're getting everything they want when they argue. They care about arguing only. And that's, hey, whatever. That's their opinion. That's their thoughts. That's their truth. They could do whatever they want. I have nothing against that. I'm not going to judge you from your personal opinion. I'm just going to state that you got to find your life purpose. You got to find something that is meaningful. If you want to get out there and do something, if you're feeling run down, get out there and do something. Find something else that is not work-related or family-related that makes you happy. Find time for yourself. Go out into nature. Spend time looking at waters. Or looking at the water from a lake, from a river, from a brook. I just spit on myself. Duh. Now, if this was a real audience and I was communicating with you on a stage and I spit out towards you, I would be giving a piece of me to you and you would be expressing that. So if this was going through the camera and you got hit with that spit, that'd be awesome, because I would be giving a piece of my intuition to you. I have great intuition, and I think other people should also have great intuition. I think that the world as we are today should have a strong intuition to move in the right direction. And I think we want to move in the right direction. We just don't know how to move in the right direction. And in the end, there's always more questions, questions upon questions upon questions upon questions. There's not enough answers. There's always more labels because you're going to label somebody crazy. You're going to label somebody weird. You're going to label somebody, call people names. And you really don't understand that person from their perspective because you're not in that person. Just like I'm not going to understand your perspective because I don't live in your body. So I'm not going to judge you, and hopefully to God that you're not going to judge me. Got that? Now, to understand that everything has a purpose. People think that, there's a purpose to the universe. There's a purpose to the world. But what if there was no purpose to the world? That everything just is. It was there. It will always be there, and it will never go away. Think about that one. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Let it roll through your head. The universe doesn't have a purpose. It is what it is. It just is. It is everything. It's not going to disappear. It's not going to be destroyed. It's just space. Now, we don't understand space because we've only traveled as far, man, is to the moon. We've never been to Mars. We may have sent robotics and satellites out there, but we never had any manned missions to Mars. And maybe in the future we'll have a manned mission to Mars soon, maybe in 2020. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. So you're looking at the universe and you're thinking to yourself, from your perspective, what is my purpose? And the universe comes back, find your purpose in simplicity. Because everything is better in a simple form. Nature is pleased with simplicity. Nature is proud to be simple. And yet nobody questions nature because nature gets the job done. And if you think about simplicity and nature, nature may seem complex to the human mind that is always thinking, but to nature is not complex. Nature is actually there. It is always there. It dies, it comes back, it relives, it gives us oxygen. We give it what it needs. And then you got the planet where people are overthinking the problems, overthinking everything. They're overanalyzing everything that they do. And every inch upon inch, they just don't understand what is happening to our world. We got politicians that believe climate change is a hoax created by China. Yet China's doing a wonderful job, I hear. By 2020, going to create all green sources, solar and wind, which I think is awesome. But to understand it, to go into depth in defining that purpose, okay? If we could find our purpose, each individual find our purpose, and I know it is, if you want to find your purpose, look deep inside yourself and you will find your purpose. Something will click. Say a few things, say words, meditate, do something that's going to make the creative juices flow in your mind, in your body, in your gut, and do it that way. Think with your heart, because that is all there is. Your heart is the key to solving your problems. You just don't need to overanalyze every simple question to make it complex. Do you understand that? And sometimes when somebody's talking, they don't realize, they just keep on talking. They're blah, 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 and there's not enough silence. So I'm going to practice some silence here because sometimes less is more. Less is more. And sometimes finding your life's purpose takes less thinking. Sometimes you don't got to overthink every situation. It leads to anxiety and it leads to depression. Your overthinking is going to keep you awake in the middle of the nighttime when you really shouldn't be overthinking. You should be like proud that you have that bed. You should be thankful that you have electricity. You should be thankful that you have food, and you should be thankful that you have water. You should be thankful that you have a roof over your head, and you should be thankful that you have earned and worked your hard butt off for obtaining college and a college education. You should be thankful for just about any living creature that is out there in the world today, because we all have one purpose. We all have a purpose, and that is surviving. We all want to survive, but each individual has their own self-interest, and they all want to survive themselves, which means because they all have self-interests, they will do everything in their power to kill somebody, which is sad. I don't agree with killing. I don't agree with murder, and I don't agree with anything out of the ordinary of doing crimes like that. I agree that human beings do have self-interest to in the depth of what it is, too much self-interests. But we need to lower our self-interest a little bit more and come together in a common goal. Common goal number one for the human race, for humanity itself, would be to come together and work out our problems with a different way of thinking. Common goal number two would be to build our societies, to open our borders, to have collective thoughts coming in from every country. Understand that? We communicate with you, you communicate with us. We work together to better our lives on this planet, because we only have one home currently at this point in time, and we can only live on this home with ourselves, and we have to learn to work together. Understand that one? So I was told in a dream, okay? I can remember my dreams very vividly. And in this dream last night, and before I get into that subject, I was I'm working for my doctorate degree in education, teacher leadership. I want to be a leader, but I want to teach. I want to be a leader to teachers. Although this doctorate degree, I could lead in any which direction. So I can lead the human race to come together. I could possibly think that. So in this dream, I was told I was supposed to help people. I was to help people find their life purpose. This was kind of like a inception, a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream, and it just kept on building upon itself. And in this dream, everything is color. It's like I'm there, and people are talking to me. This old man came up to me. He was actually my teacher in this dream, and he said that I also remember my dreams. And one of the dreams I had was, if I find somebody's wallet that has, I don't know, a couple $1,000, if there is somebody out there has a couple $1,000 in it, to look through the wallet, to find that person's address and return it to that person as quickly as possible, because that person worked hard for that money. Understand that one? Why would you want to steal somebody else's hard work money, right? Why would you want to tax somebody's hard work money? Now, I understand that money is not going to be the thing of the future, and one of these days money's going to run out. Everything is going digital. Money is going digital unless you go to the ATM and take it out. Everything is either run by credit or debit. But you get my point that, in that the old man coming to me telling me, if you find somebody's wallet with a couple $1,000 in it, return it to them as quickly as possible. Obviously go through it, find their address on their ID, if there is an ID. If not, continue looking through the wallet until you get some kind of address and say, hey, I found your wallet. You lost it. There's a couple $1,000 in here. I didn't touch anything. I wanted to return it to you because you are a hardworking person. And that's to realize that the human race, understanding that the human race is a hardworking collective being. We work hard. We work hard at civilizations. We work hard in education. We work hard at earning our money, and we work hard at trying to pay our taxes. We work hard at earning college degrees or inspiring other individuals, inspiring our spirituality, and to grow beyond the peripheral walls that people see from their television sets. We want the human race wants to achieve something more. There's always something great. They're always the human race is saying, hey, there's a divine order out there for us and we got to find it. But if we stop seeking that divine order and start looking within us, that is the true answer to everybody's problem. Why should we have to seek a divine order out there when that divine order is right here? It's in each and every one of us. Understand that one? I do. I understand it, and I understand it completely from my perspective. But do you understand it from your perspective? If you were to run those thoughts through your head, and I may sound like I'm rambling, but this is my position. This is my video. These are my thoughts, and I want to educate you. I want to inspire you to look within yourself, and you will find all the answers you will ever need. So I want to inspire people. That is my goal. That is my mission. That is what these dreams have been telling me to do. And I have been dreaming very lucidly for the past year and a half. And I can remember many, many dreams, including a dream to where they were very personal to me and very meaningful. And some of the dreams are kind of funny, but they do have their purpose, and they do carry through, and they affect me. We all have dreams. We all want to realize what it is in our life, right? That purpose, finding your life's purpose. And like I said, to find your life's purpose, you look within yourself, and I bet you can find any question you've ever said. You will find the answer to those questions right here. Your heart. Your heart is the first place. Love is the answer. Love is all you need. The Beatles said it, right? Love is all you need. And I'm sure there's other songs out there that state love. Because it is true. Love is all you need. If you want to be a person of inspiring interest, be that person of inspiring interest. I want to be that person of inspiring interest. I want to inspire you to get out there, to get away from your tubes and mainstream media that are blocking your peripheral vision. And by means of this is what people see. They only see what's in front of them, but they don't see the broader view. So therefore, they're having problems finding your life's purpose. So if you were to shut your mainstream media tube off, right? And you were to research and do research upon research upon research and look up these things, go to the library, get on the internet, because we all have the internet. The internet is all a common goal. You will broaden your view, and everything will be right there in front of you. And like I said, if you want to find your life's purpose, I bet you if you look deep inside yourself, you can do just about anything. Now, this last section is going to be a meditation section. It's going to be short, quick, easy. We're going to start with the breath, and I have a singing bowl here. It's actually a very nice singing bowl. It sounds pretty nice, and actually what I should do is when I hit it, I'll have this little mat. And if I have ever told you this, I am doing my dissertation on sound in the human body, the effects of sound on the human body. Sound is a big thing. It can go in, I mean, you've heard of music therapy. Music therapy is simple. You play music, make people feel good with music, makes you get up and dance. But then there are people out there that actually use sound. And the interesting part is, why I wear the shirt, is that this bowl here, obviously each frequency is numbered in the chakras of the human body. There's different chakras that go from the top, which the violet would be the crown chakra, and then down to the bottom, the root chakra, which is red. Understand that one. I'm going to start with this one because I think I have evolved past my abilities in understanding my own spiritual experiences, and now I want to share those spiritual experiences with you. So, take a moment, relax, get comfortable. Of course, I'll be sitting here. Listen to this for a bit. Then you can close your eyes if you want. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Do it again. And again. Now that your eyes are closed and you're focusing your attention on my voice, you will begin to have many thoughts in your head. Let go of those thoughts. Don't let those thoughts control you. Don't fight with the thoughts. Just let them go. Don't even think about them. Matter of fact, every time you hear this, every time you hear that bell, that ring, that tone, that richness, all your thoughts are gone. Connecting to you, to that divine source, to that source that is out there when you meditate. And all your problems are now gone. And you will continue to breathe as you go into a normal breathing rhythm. As your eyes are closed, and you will understand your purpose as it comes out, because it's a light. You see that coming from your gut, and it's coming up, going up your chakras, going up your spine until it gets to the top of your head. It just clicks, and that is your life purpose. You want to help people? Then help people. You want to go into religion? Then go into religion. You want to go into politics? Go into politics. You want to do music? Do music. You want to make a difference in the world? Then make a difference in the world. Do something that's going to empower the humanity in each and every one of us. That is going to power humanity itself to be strong, to be powerful, to be uniteful, to look at our differences, our individuality, and come together in common goals. I want you to do this. I want you to succeed in doing whatever comes to your mind. Do it. Be something good. Be something good in the world. Don't let negative people run you down. In fact, do something that you are going to do, that you are going to be happy doing, that only you can be happy doing. And then take that happiness that you are doing and share the wealth, share the knowledge, share whatever comes to your mind after you are doing that one thing. Take a deep breath through your nose. Take a deep breath through your nose again. And out through your mouth. Sorry if you haven't figured out the first time. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth for a third time. When you can't hear the ringing anymore, open your eyes. I hope that was good for you at the end there, as it was good for me. I'm pretty thoughtless at the moment, and I hope you are too. I hope that you took something from that meditation, and I hope that you get out there and you find your life purpose. You build something with your life, do something. I could say that money is really not all the answers. I mean, if you put the value to something, you can make. If you put the value to whatever you're doing, without putting value on money, you will succeed. And I will make a promise of that because I believe in you. Find your life purpose, understand the world, and everything will just click because simplicity is the answer. Simplicity is the ultimate of sophistication. Understand that one? I hope so. Have a good night, everybody, and enjoy. I will be back next week on Vermont Independent Newsroom 2. Peace, everybody.